Elaine hurriedly stated, "You can rest assured, as long as you let me go, I will never talk about this to anyone." The police officer asked, "Can you really not tell anyone? Even your daughter and your husband, you can never say a word?" Elaine nodded and said, "I can. I can. I can definitely do it." The police officer said coldly, "I can't believe you. As long as you miss a word on this matter, it may bring irreversible consequences. Can you afford it by then?" Elaine cried and said, "Comrade police officer, please rest assured, I will take this matter into the coffin even if I die, and I will never mention a word again." Elaine had completely believed the story the police officer told her. What she worries most now is that the police officers continue to lock her in the detention center in order not to provoke them. Then she really doesn't know when she will be able to regain her freedom. So she looked at the police officer pleadingly, crying and said, "Comrade police officer, I really don't know a word, so you just let me go. If you lock me up again, I will die inside." Up. The police officer shook his head cautiously and said, "Ms. Elaine, I still can't believe you. I see people like you a lot. On the surface, no one tells you. In fact, the mouth is faster than anyone. If you let them go, they will tell others about this immediately." As he said, the police officer said again, "And don't think that I locked you up to solve the case. In fact, it is also for your safety. Because after letting you out, once you talk nonsense, once they know about it, they are likely to kill you. It is even possible to kill you, and then all the evidence will be planted on you, let you their substitute. In that case, wouldn't you be more wronged? So, to be on the safe side, you should continue to stay in our detention center until we have caught all the suspects before releasing you. This will also ensure your safety." Elaine said desperately, "Then I have to wait until the year of the monkey and the moon? I beg you to be merciful and let me go. I really won't talk nonsense. I beg you, I am willing to kneel down for you. Cow my head, just beg you to let me go, don't lock me up again." Speaking of this, Elaine is already crying out of breath. "Forget it." The police officer said coldly, "We can't take this risk. After all, this case is about the International Criminal Police of 23 countries. If we do it because of you, we can't bear this responsibility." The police officer next to her sang red face at this time and said, "I think her attitude is quite sincere. As long as she can control her own mouth, it doesn't hurt to let her go." The black-faced police officer replied, "If the case cannot go on because of her, who will bear the responsibility? If she is killed because of this, who will bear the responsibility?" The red-faced policeman looked at Elaine and asked, "Elaine, can you control your own mouth? If you can, you write a letter of guarantee, we will consider letting you go, but if you promise to write, go out and talk nonsense. Even if you say a word nonsense, as long as we know about it, we will immediately arrest you, and will never let you out until the case is finished." Elaine wiped her tears with her sleeves, crying out of breath, and said, "Comrade police officer, you can rest your heart. I will tell you a heart-wrenching remark. I am also greedy for life and fear of death. Human, this matter is related to my own life safety. Even if they kill me and force me with a gun, I dare not say a word." The black-faced police officer asked coldly, "What about your son-in-law? Will you go to your son-in-law to confront this matter right after you leave?" Elaine sighed in her heart. Didn't she even have the chance to find Charlie, that bastard? Then who should be accounted for after so many beatings and so many humiliations in the detention center? So, she asked in a low voice tentatively, "That, comrade police officer, I'm just at home, can I tell my son-in-law about this in private?" The black-faced police officer slapped the table angrily, and blurted out to the red-faced police officer beside him, "I said this kind of stupid woman can't believe it. You have to let her go." Did you hear what she said? Go down and confront son-in-law. Isn't this going to kill herself and ruin our case? The red-faced police officer's complexion also darkened, staring at Elaine, and said coldly, "Elaine, you really disappoint me. I just thought you could do it without mentioning it." I didn't expect you to return and want to confront your son-in-law. Are all the things I said to you just for nothing? Elaine panicked suddenly, and tremblingly asked, Comrade Constable, to be honest, I will end the game today. It will be Charlie's card. Can't I confront him? Is it? The red-faced police officer scolded angrily. Stupid. Charlie is one of the members who received the premium card. The criminal gang itself has been staring at him, and it is even possible that his every move, every word and deed is in their observation. Within the monitoring range, there may be many monitors and listening devices installed in your home. If you dare to go back and mention a word with him, it is very likely that you will be killed, or even your whole family. Elaine was shocked and hurriedly said, Then I won't say it, I won't say it, I won't say a word, I won't say anyone. The black-faced policeman snorted coldly. Now say this? Tell you. It's too late. I said a long time ago that people like you are not credible at all, and letting you out is a scourge. Sooner or later it will ruin our major affairs. Then take your own life in. After finishing speaking, he said to the red-faced police officer, I think it's better to shut her back again. When the case is solved. And when will she be released? The red-faced police officer no longer objected, nodded and said, Be cautious. I think it can only be this way.